exceptions.
Oh, Marshall loses it. Picked up by CJ. Everybody's showing you up, Prince. Everybody wants to prove they can shoot just like you.
No. They can do it much better, especially now. But CJ won a confidence stroke as well from about 5 steps behind the three-point line.
It's now an 8-0 run for the San Miguel Beermen. Mamanti. Short.
Straight but short.
Just like your shorts.
Oh, that was kind of an ill-advised pass there, but Clark comes up with it anyways.
10-0 run by the Beermen.
Again, just carving out some real estate. They got it all. They got three-point shooters. They got guys who can carve out space and convert inside as well. That's going to be a foul.
William crashes to the floor. And Ciso not agreeing with it. Broken play na Vince.
It was. Decent D on a sort of slip ball by Marshall Lassiter. And they come up with it. And right there, Cameron Clark carving out that space. He's got really nice touch from about 4-8 feet.
Phoenix in a world of trouble. They've been stuck at 9. Not that long, actually, but they've just given up 10 points. Perkins tries his hand.
Oh, wow. The hefty lefty, usually pretty much money from that. Now, when he gets going,
Clark again.
Clark.
We'll be back at the lines. And when you play a team like San Miguel, you've got Junmar, you've got an import, you've got a reliable rotation up front there. You really got to make your threes, Vince.
You do. You can't, you know, it's not you got to play perfect basketball, but nearly. Because they are just so good. They really didn't have to tinker too much with their roster. They just feel so confident about the guys that they have. And, you know, again, that's the luxury that Coach George Gallant brings, is to know that he's got an intact, pretty much lineup, only one change. And the rest of the guys, the core, are still there.
Clark stretches this run.
Clark balling, man. 9 points for him.
They have scored 12 unanswered already. Azul has come on para kay Manganti. Tio, they go down low. Devon faked everybody out.
The idea was great, but the execution, not so. The pass just sailed a little bit too far. Maybe he was expecting Azul to get to that corner, but he wasn't there.
Shamai frustrated with what is unfolding right here. As Junmar, with a soft double, gives it up. Simon says,
that's 2 in and outs. That, you can't do anything about that. Just keep shooting.
So that's a point now. You said half a point for those 2 teams.
Oh, that'll be a tip. Did it touch Azul? Yep, that's the question.
Referee steaming. Last touch is whistled on Phoenix.
That's a great job of getting into the passing lane by CJ Perez. Again, a steal is just as good as, for me, as a tip ball. You know, if you tip that ball, that's all coaches are really after.
CJ. Boy, sliding Clark. Catch and shoot. Noted. Ambay against 3 white shirts. 14-0 run now, Vince.
So we got 4 points from Junmar, 5 points from CJ, and 9 points from Clark. Really doing the major damage here in this first quarter.
Duvon with a huge step to the left, comes up a bit short. Another basketball probably forced Coach Jamaica into a timeout. Marshall.
I just had to say that because that's not the guy you want to leave open.
Tyler at the other side. Near steal. They give it up to the corner, 3-pointer. Archie. Nope. Muyan battling. But Clark somehow got it over to Junmar.
San Miguel playing very aggressive. It looks like they're playing pretty loose as well.
Fajardo to Perez. Baseline jumper. Nope. Devon bumped there by Clark, which should send us into this first mandatory timeout. 5:20 remaining in this opening frame. Sa aming pagbabalik, makakakwentuhan na natin si Miss Denise Tan. This timeout is brought to us by Honda, differential motorcycle of the PBA.
One of the many things I asked the newly appointed Beerman head coach George Gallant is what he plans to do now that things are official. Coach George said that the first thing on his list is making sure that he finds a balance between spreading the minutes more but at the same time not completely changing the system. Medyo naipakita na rin naman daw niya yan bahagya during his 7-game stint last conference, but he said adjustments should be done slowly and surely. At yung maganda daw dito is that people are keep on asking him about the pressure and he doesn't really feel it because of the tremendous amount that the management gives him. And for a proud franchise like San Miguel who takes pride in their winning ways, in their winning history, that kind of boost will just push him to lead this team back to the right direction. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Ms. Denise. For those not too familiar with Coach George, this guy's a basketball lifer as well. He's a 7-time PBL champion as a player, a 6-time PBL champion. As a coach in the Philippine Basketball League. Before the D-League, it was the PBL. He is already a 10-time PBA champion as an assistant coach. And as we mentioned earlier, he last coached in the PBA back in 2010-2011 when he coached BMEC to a 2024 season record.
That is correct. I mean, he's been around. It's not like he just came out of left field. He's a very, very great basketball mind. And from what I've heard, I've talked to a couple of the players from San Miguel. They really like the style that he brings. It's very loose, it's very uplifting, and you know, but he still challenges his players to bring out the best in them.
Perkins finally breaks the silence for the Phoenix Super LPG.
It was a 4-minute scoreless period for the Phoenix team until that last shot. Oh, nice steal.
Maxwell in a foot race with CJ.
Wow.
He elevates. Comes up with a hammer. Nice back-to-back hits on the part of Phoenix.
Devon Maxwell with his first 2 of this ball game. Nice way to usher in your scoring with a nice 2-handed dunk.
CJ break down the pipes.
CJ is just such a triple threat. He can burn you from outside, hit a 4-step behind three-point land 3 a while ago, and now going to the basket hard. That's the second time he's done that.
That's 7 points in the game now for CJ Perez. Perkins on the other hand with 4. Look at the Beerman wins. 7 points for CJ, 9 points for the important guard. Junmar's got 4, Lasseter had 2, and Sisu had 3. They are just attacking from every angle imaginable.
Spreading it out, and once again, Junmar, the land reclaimer. I just made up a new name for him because no matter who you put on him, he's going to turn and that guy's going to be gone. That's how big and strong the Kraken is.
Ooh, steal by Clark. Here we go.
What a showtime dunk there for Cameron Clark. That's his 11th point in the ball game, and wow, what a tremendous read to get that steal and a nice dunk.
Azul couldn't reply with a three. Here come the Beermen again. CJ hanging in the air. Just lost control at the last possible second.
Good D there by Tyler Teal. But he overcooks that pass just way too hard. Duvon Maxwell was only about 10 feet away, but he threw it like he was about 40. Let's look at that dunk once again. Duvon in the foot race, making good things happen. But there is Cameron Clark with the steal and the slamma-jamma.
Sa mga ka-PBA natin na mahilig tumutok sa radyo pag on the go, meron na pong bagong bahay ang PBA sa Radyo Pilipinas Los Sports Radio 918 every Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. PBA sa radyo, game tayo dito. Alin Bulanadi checking in for the first time for his brand new team, introducing himself to the fans, and it is now San Miguel by 17.
What a way to introduce yourself. Just hitting that wide open shot of his, and that's really going to bode well for his pursuit of more playing time. That's always the issue. When you're playing with San Miguel, there's so many stars. Getting time is really a big challenge.
Big stop by Phoenix. Ancho wanted to take it all the way. San Miguel with the advantage the other way. Junmar kisses it out the window.
The Beermen looking so fresh, looking so strong, looking so quick, and just great execution right there. A nice pass from Jericho Cruz to Abay.
Look at that, points in the paint battle, plus 14 for SMB. Ancho lights it up.
Serrano's he's an aggressor. He wants to look at any way to score. If he can go to the basket, even at his size, he will. And if you leave him open, he'll take that shot.
One of those special guys that can spark a rally for his squad. Will the rest of the Super LPG need his call? First, they need some stops. Starting with Jericho's attack. Jericho.
It's online. Oh, just a little bit too long.
Junmardo keeps it on that side. And he bounces it home.
Man, the Beermen are just putting on a clinic right now. They have doubled the output of Phoenix, 36-18.
10.6 rebounds very early for the six-time MVP. Perk off the spin, kicks it over. Ancho again. Hindi nga lang mabras. Pagkakataon niyo.
Nice block out by Cameron Clark.
Simon is open.
Everybody's joining the party. Dalawang three-pointers for Simon and Ciso. The fourth three-pointer for the Beermen. It seems like everything's clicking. Magoo.
Just like that. Blackjack ang abante ng San Miguel Beermen.
What can you do against San Miguel when they're like this? They have the inside game. They have the outside game. They're playing good defense. They're doing it all. Phoenix has got to do something to figure it out, though.
You know who's got a lot of figuring out to do as well? Of course, Phoenix. We got 3 more quarters of this coming up. But Blackwater and Terra Firma, San Miguel takes on them Feb 1 and Feb 3, and also Magnolia on Feb 5. Those are the next 3 games, and you know they are scouting these Beermen right now.
Look out, Blackwater. Look out, entire league. Because the Beermen are definitely for real, and you know, I think they're a little bit frustrated. They wanted to bring home the big 3 in a row championships, but weren't able to do it in the last conference.
Ran into the Bay Area Dragons in the semis.
So the very, very big Dragons. I call them the Bads, the Bay Area Dragons. But that's just the acronym.
Corner 3-pointer. That's the second one for Elise.
Bolanadi is really making his mark.
Alejandro gets it back, but San Miguel has just put up 42 points in the first frame.
That's a lot of points. It's not that Phoenix really played so bad, but San Miguel was just on a tear. Bolanadi doing his thing. He also has 2 3-pointers to really lift his team spirits as well.
San Miguel, after one, doubles up on Phoenix, 42-21.
Mapamis kumikinang naglilap ng niningning. PBA sama-sama tayo maglalaro afisyonado. Tayo dito. Let's go. Let's go. Level up. Here we go. Get the game. Tayo dito.
Second quarter now underway in this battle between Phoenix and San Miguel Beer. What a first frame these Beermen put up. They shot 16 of 24 from the field. That's 66%, which included 5 of 8 from deep, Coach Vince.
Galing talaga. That's all you can say. Shooting the lights out. You know, one guy I got to give special mention to. He just recently acquired last January 5 from Northport in exchange for Paul Zamar is Aline Bolanadi, and he came in and just made a great showing for himself. 2 3-pointers. And, you know, obviously that gives just another weapon for Coach George Galan to really work with. Like, he needs more. But then again, you know, you can never have enough shooters, I always say.
Ross getting the start here in the second. He joins Jericho, Tautua, Brondial, and Bulanadi. Katapat nila etong sina Lalata. Ooh! They come up with a big block there. Andiyan din si Garcia, Serrano, Alejandro, and the import, Maxwell. Duvon played 47 minutes last time. If they cannot make a game out of this, we expect them to play at least till there's a shot at it.
He's got to really up his numbers and get his other teammates involved, because hey, they're down by a big margin, and you know, against San Miguel, it's never easy to come back.
Duvon's only taken 2 shots. He's made 1 of them. He's got 2 points, Vince.
It was the dunk. See if Bulinati can make it 3. Oh, it was on line.
Frontialdo keeps it on that side. Nice pass. Maxwell with a big block. Bulinati cleans it up.
Oh, this guy is straight balling out. 8 points for Bulinati, 2 threes, and that nice little baseline shot, and a steal almost, or he does complete it.
And he stops and pops.
And he was going for a home run there.
Even the entire bench of San Miguel was ready to explode with that one. Garcia trying to go pick and roll there with Maxwell.
I don't know, Magoo, do you see it? I see it. San Miguel looks so loose. They look so like, you know, they're working hard, but you know, you can tell they're not really straining. That's called playing loose basketball, and then you look quicker when you do that.
They're up 21, and we haven't even seen the likes of Vic Manuel and Terence Romeo for the San Miguel Beer. I don't even see them on the bench.
I'm looking at Robbie Herndon over there in Civies. I think he just arrived, so he's not going to play this game. So, again, as good as they're playing, they can only get better. Again, the difficulty that I guess you could say the good problem that Coach George has is how to find playing time for all these guys. Bulinati's obviously repping himself very well. 8 points for him. Simon and Ciso, 6 points for him. CJ, obviously, CJ doing CJ things, 7 points for him. All these guys are definitely making a great case for them to get a lot of playing time.
Ali now has Lohema to contend with. Jericho off the jab step fake. Doesn't work. Garcia pushing it the other way. He waits for Maxwell. Lalata, the rookie, is bumped.
Just went right into the big wall, also known as Motel 2. And got Mo reaching a little bit, sliding, so they're going to call him for the block. Will it be in the act of shooting? That's what Phoenix wants. Coach Jamaic is pleading his case.
Lohera, a 3-point specialist out of De La Salle. Forced to give it up. Maxwell from the perimeter. Off.
That had some funky spin on it.
Ross marking out instructions. He dumps it down low to Mo, who loses it off the spin. Phoenix with an opportunity. Garcia right down the gut of the defense. Doesn't work. Mo pitches it. Goodbye. Jericho plays it out.
Jericho Cruz off to the races. Again, good defense, loose defense. Get that quick rebound, and Jericho's off to the races.
Lohera from deep. Maxwell for the stick back.
4th point for the import. He's got to up it more and more. Again, his team is down by 21.
Aldua somehow got that ball.
That was such a beautiful thing of beauty. That pocket pass that Jericho Cruz just threaded that needle with.
Look at them scramble around here, not giving up a layup.
And I talked about playing loose. You want quick hands. They're getting their hands on loose balls right there, getting tips. And again, that's almost just as good as a steal. Look at this nice play. Jericho Cruz finishing at the rim level. He's a guard, but he plays way above the rim when he can.
Coach Jamaic wants to talk things over with his squad. This time out is brought to us by Honda, the official motorcycle of the PBA.
ambisyon natin. Game tayo dito, everybody let's go. Best camp, level up, here we go. Game na game tayo dito, everybody let's go. Best camp, level up, here we go. Game tayo dito.
Well, the reason why you're not seeing Terrence Romeo on the court right now is because based on his test, the medical team is considering some micro tears on his left hamstring, and mga 2 or 3 weeks pa daw siyang out. He's limited to just walking because this is his healing period. Pero aside from him, Vic Manuel is also out because of a chronic tear on his right calf. Swollen din daw yung kanyang kaliwang tuhod for 2 weeks now at matagal-tagal pa bago siya makabalik sa ensayo. And lastly, you mentioned as well, si Robbie Herndon, he's also out of this game because of pain on his left knee, and it started 2 weeks ago, and it will also take some time before he gets back into this court. Gentlemen.
Thank you, Denise. That's got to be frustrating for Terrence Romeo and his legions of fans. He was out for so long. Yeah. He was so happy to be back. Now hamstring naman ang problema niya.
That's tough, but again, as an athlete, you just gotta work through it. Go to the therapy, do the things you gotta do to get yourself healthy, get the PRP and all of the MICs and the KEYs and all those other things you gotta get to get yourself in shape. Another great report by D Nice, because she's so nice.
50-25, San Miguel has doubled up again on Phoenix. Altua tries a 3. Why not? Ooh. Why not? If your squad is shooting like this.
Yeah, Mike, you know your day is going to be long when you got everybody, including Altua, hit threes. And, one telling statistic, I was just looking at this earlier. Points in the paint, first quarter, 20-4 for San Miguel. So I guess not only are they shooting, they've pretty much established their domination inside.
They're just bullying their way through this game. They've gotten practically anything they wanted. Or they wanted it, still want.
Uh-oh. And Mo, it looks like he leveled.
Deshaun trying to pick himself up here. Just though.
They don't call him Big Mo for nothing. And Devon Maxwell
gets warned in the process as Cameron Clark has checked back in.
It's tough. It's tough when you get a call like that. But you got to realize, just look up at the scoreboard and say, hey, don't worry about it. Don't even look at them provocatively.
He keeps arguing his case to the ref.
Not necessary at this juncture.
It is a 28-point lead for the San Miguel Beermen, as they drop down to a 2-3 zone. Encho, emergency pass to Azul. Kio, look at the Beermen swarm anybody with the ball.
And they get bailed out at the very last second. See Chris Ross slapped down, and I think that'll be in the act of shooting. Yes, definitely 2 free throws for RJ Azul.
Finally an opportunity here for Phoenix. Kasi nga, that zone, it was just moving left, right, forward, back.
Exactly.
There's no opening.
There's just, again, brownouts if you try to go inside, because it's so big. I mean, you're going against the big trees there. But again, not only are they big inside, grabe, the quickness around the perimeter is something to behold as well.
At this point, meron uling report para sa atin si Miss Denise.
0-2 yung record ni Coach Jamaica rin, but he said his biggest concern isn't really his stats right now, nor is it his players' skill set. It's all about their mental toughness and ability to sustain their will to fight till the very end. And nakita naman natin yung last 2 games, ang konti lang nung nilalamang sa kanila. At ang mas nagpapahirap daw sa posisyon at sitwasyon niya is the fact that grit can't be taught, it can't be trained. And some of his younger players would have to just develop this on their own. He knows they're in for a hard one at this game. Pero ano pa nga ba yung magagawa niya? Kundi paulit-ulit lang na ipaalala, guys, you have to dig deep. Back to you guys.
Well, they're going to have to dig even deeper now. Yeah. And they're going to have to do a lot of growing up here as they find themselves down 53-27.
For Jamaica, it's all about TTP. Trust the process.
Bulanadi trusting his process.
That is confidence. That is a great shot attempt. And that's 3 threes already for Aline Bulanadi.
Well, remember that guy was part of the special Gilas draft from a few years ago. Never really heard much from him, even when he made his jump to the PBA. But now in San Miguel, looks like he's in the perfect place. At least through this first half. Nice tap by Serrano. Perkins tries the 3.
It's just a rough going these times. Usually Perkins, the hefty lefty, can make those shots.
They're shooting 4 of 18 from that three-point line, Vince.
He's not going to get it done.
As Motautua gets the basket, plus a bonus coming up.
You knew there was some kind of a collision that was going to happen there when you got the hefty lefty and big Motautua going at it. Somebody's getting cleared out like a freight train coming down the tracks. See Motautua missing a few games in the past conference. Some various ailments.
What kind of ailment? See, Denise is looking at you, Vince, wondering if you're actually going to say it.
That's why they call her D-Nice. She's so nice.
Under 5 now remaining in the second frame. Clark over to Perez. CJ couldn't get it to stick.
That was almost another spectacular move for CJ.
Ancho wanted to spin a pass out to Azul.
That's a second pass that was intended for Azul that went awry. He's got to do a better job of showing himself to his teammates. They're looking for him, but he's not in the place where they think he'll be. Look at the 60 points, and we're still got 4 minutes and a half to go. Make it 61 points now, possible 62. By just having his way. You can tell this team is looking so strong. Again, that's just too close. That's just instant 2 points. Big shout out to the weight room for the San Miguel guys.
Junmar now with 13 points on 6 for 6 shooting from the field to go along with 6 boards.
He's looking very sprightly. He's not looking like any limp or ailment is bothering him at all. There you go. Hefty Lefty doing his thing. Other guys have to step up though.
Nice activity there by Tio. Maxwell leaves it for Perk. Junmar just lifted it.
Yeah,
try and come get it.
That reminded me of EJ File back in the day where he just keep his hands up. No one could get to it.
And now San Miguel will sue for time, up 62-31. 3:42 remaining in the first half. para sa kauna-unahang PBA All-Star Weekend since 2019. The PBA All-Star Weekend returns March 9 to 12 and will go to Pasig City, Iloilo. Vote for your top 24 players para maging part ng All-Star Game. Yung top 2 po magiging team captain. Sila po ang pipili ng taklapin isa pa player sa natitira pang 22. Pati coaches, pipiliin natin by voting. Meron ding rookies, sophomores, juniors game, and all other all-star activities. Kaya make your voices heard and go to the PBA website for more details.
Very exciting, and I'm sure it's going to be a wonderful game over there in Pasig, Iloilo.
I'm a little upset though.
Why?
Why is Hizon not here? I want to vote for Hizon.
No. I'm on the retro. Retro script. Hindi na yan. Pero, I'm just looking at some of these numbers, and we're wondering, if you're wondering anyway, why it's pretty much double the output. Well, it's because of this. Big numbers. They're shooting double the percentage, 63% compared to 31 for Phoenix, San Miguel. Also dominating rebounding, 24-15. Assists, 17-6. And points in the paint, 28-10.
Maxwell gets himself a trip to the line.
Duvon finally getting a shot attempt there, and they've been hard. Every time he gets the ball, he's not getting anything comfortable and open. He's only got 4 points in this ball game.
That goes along with 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, and 1 block. Patingi-tingi ang tawag natin, pa isa-isa.
Again, you got to give credit to the Pyramid. They're D'ing up, not just playing offense. They're playing excellent, in-your-face, what I call TOBP, tremendous on-ball pressure.
Joining us here inside the United Center's Mayor Carlos Rimando of Maco, Davao de Oro. Of course, he is sitting right beside our Senate Chairman for Sports, Senator Bongo.
SBG, ever supportive. Thank you so much for everything you do for the PBA and for sports in the Philippines.
Perez bounces it over. Clark with a teardrop. That's good.
Wow. What can they do wrong? Let's just, these are the type of games, though, I can see something, though. You just got to be careful. You got to play strong. You can't let off the gas, because if you start going through the motions, that's where sometimes bad things do happen, injuries and stuff like that. That is the real challenge for San Miguel, especially in this first half.
RJ kicks. RR fires. Junmar pulls it down. Now Simon will get it across. Junmar still perfect from the field so far. Gives it up to CJ.
Let's see if the Super LPG Fuel Masters can get something going before the end of this first half. If you're Coach Mike, that's what you want. You just want to have something positive happen before the first half, give you some momentum going into the break.
This zone is giving them fits, Vince. Can't find anybody open. Desperation heave doesn't work.
Alam mo, Magu, it's not just, for me, a true zone. It's really kind of a matchup zone. So you're not just guarding an area, you're guarding whoever is in that area. And they're doing a tremendous job of really closing out quick and not giving anybody any loose, easy shots. But, well, for him, that's an easy shot. The big time, Junmar.
He's now 7 for 7 from the field. 15 points, 9 rebounds for Abay.
What a performance.
Dio fouled on the way in.
Maybe that's a way that they can get more points on this scoreboard, because they're not having much success from the outside. They're not having a lot of success posting up. So maybe it's got to be the drives that make something happen for them. So look at that nice shot.
3-point shooting nila is now 4 of 21. That's 19%, Vince.
It's not ideal.
Compared to 7 of 14 for the Beermen.
Correct.
It's an outstanding 50% clip.
Just a dominating performance, up by 30 before half. I mean,
We,
and 66 points. That's just scoring at such a high clip. No?
the matchup looked good very early. Couple of minutes in, we were tied at 9. And then San Miguel just unleashed that 14-0 run, and they haven't looked back.
Of course, give credit to Junmar Fajardo and Cameron Clark for setting the tone inside, and for those outside gunners, especially in Ciso and Belinadi and even Paras, you know, really opening things up from the outside. So again, Phoenix didn't know who to guard, because if you guard the inside, they'll hit the outside. If you guard the outside, they'll hit the inside. That'll be the first miss for...
Looks like he got hit on the ear as well.
He's been coming off a few kind of interesting injuries. I mean, not really your normal ones. He's had a throat thing. No, hopefully his ear's nothing serious.
Even back in the day, it was a weird injury. Yeah.
That's the nice.
Referees consulting each other here.
Yeah. I think they're just trying to check if it really went out of bounds on the one they thought it went out of bounds on. And we are at halftime.
Sindado ba yun? Tinamaan pa yung cameraman natin. How about them Beermen? The veterans, the new guys, even the newest one of them all delivering. In this first half, 13 points on 3 of 5 shooting from beyond. What a debut for Aline.
Aline balling out in only 11 minutes of action. Like you said, 13 points. I love the fact that he is not afraid to take and make those big shots. So he's trying to prove he was worth the big trade for you know, to get him, and now he's really panning out really well.
It is San Miguel by 29 at the half.
Inoue-san,